Hello everybody, this is NerdGasm and welcome back to Batman Arkham City on PS4. We gotta head to Wonder Tower to stop Hugo Strange, put an end to Protocol 10, and I hope and I think this should be the last part of the Arkham City playthrough. I should be able to squeeze the remaining stuff into this final part here, So yeah, on our way to Wonder Tower, more specifically. Flying through, there's some more copters, just taking inmates out with missile strikes. It's terrible, really, like what they do in this game. Like Strange and everyone in charge of Arkham City, which is, revealed to be Ra's al Ghul. Their scheme, their plan from the get-go was to, kill everybody in Arkham City, kill everybody in this prison, cleanse the world a little bit of some of the criminal scum, and I guess it'll make it a better place. I guess that's what their logic was, but it's obviously not the best way to go about doing it. But that's what the League of Assassins do. That's what Ra's al Ghul does. Let's get that. Should we get that? Yeah, why not? It's right there. Easy, simple. Mind you, I'm not gonna be getting enough to confront Riddler anyway, so this is kind of a waste of time. I should just focus on beating the game. Okay. But yeah, when I first played this game and Protocol 10 was first activated, and then you find out that it's just missile strikes and everything, I was kind of I think it's somewhat of an emotional moment in some ways, because again, it's not the best way to go about making the world a better place. Yeah, they're criminals, but they don't deserve to be slaughtered like animals, regardless of what they've done. But I guess that's an argument that people could have. Some people believe, if you murder someone, you have the right to die. But it's a touchy subject. It's a gray area. Let's just get this Riddler trophy too. More experience, why not? Shits and giggles. Okay. So moving on through. Back to where all of this began.
Those tiger guards have stun sticks. I need to attack from behind to avoid being hit.
This Arkham City is kind of interesting because these stun sticks get introduced here, basically at the end of the game, whereas they they were implemented a lot earlier in Arkham Asylum. It's kind of it's interesting. There's just so much more shit added in. I guess they had to squeeze it in at the end. Oh, more of these fuckers.
Have you ever considered that all this is your fault? Your presence creates these animals. Like germs, they spread. You created the environment that allowed the germ to mutate, to become stronger. Look at the Joker. Would he even exist if not for you? It must be depressing. All your sacrifices, and yet you are the one to blame. Oh, this is beautiful. We have at long last defeated the great Batman. Soon.
He's just loving this right now.
At my master's
Oh, more guys.
we will rule.
Oh, mentioning his master too. So yeah, you don't know who it is,
Thank you, Batman.
at least at this point.
All your help. Now, kill him.
To be perfectly honest, though, the whole idea of like Batman creating these criminals too, creating his enemies, like in the Joker's example, I guess, depending on which kind of story you're looking at. Batman may have played a role in Joker falling into the acid. Again, depends on which story you're looking at. But apart from that, I'm kind of sick of the. I'm not a fan of that idea. Like, it's very poetic. I guess it sounds cool. Like in that video there, that cinematic when Hugo Strange was talking about Batman being responsible. It sounds really epic. It's a great thing for a villain to say, but I've never been one to agree with that. Like, just because Batman exists doesn't mean these other fucking lunatics wouldn't have, became what they became. It's kind of a... Again, like, I get where they're coming from with it. It sounds really cool. Very poetic, I guess, if that's the best word for it. But yeah, I think a lot of them would have became, what they ended up being regardless. I think there's supposed to be a Riddler trophy somewhere. Oh, it's up there. No one ever looks up. Everyone's always looking either eye level or down. Never up. Get through here. But yeah, I'm trying to think of any Batman villains that, would have been created solely because of Batman. Even Two-Face. Like, again, depending on the story you're looking at, because sometimes Batman's right there, sometimes he isn't. When Sal Maroni throws the acid in Dent's face. So, again, Batman, I don't think really plays a role in that. The fact that Batman exists, like, Gotham is just like this. That's just what it is. It's not a friendly place. These criminals would have existed regardless. I don't know why I'm talking about this for so long, because again, it's just it's just something cool for villains to say all the time. I mean, how many times have they brought that up in games, that or movies or what have you, that Batman is partially to blame for these guys, these sickos. Doesn't really matter. I'm looking too much into it. Who cares? Forget I said anything. Okay, so there's a trophy in that thing over there. I already hit that. And what the fuck did it do? I have no idea. But who cares? I'm not gonna waste 20 minutes trying to figure that out. Nope, here's the nurse.
It's you. I told you I'd be back.
Yeah, told you I'd be back like 10 hours ago. At least it feels that way.
Setting up camp. I did what you said and hid, but
what happened?
There were guards.
God, if she was waiting here the whole time, like, are you hungry? Do you need a sandwich? A drink? Do you need some water? Anything? God, Batman looks like a zombie at this point. Very white. Very gray looking, like his pasty white skin from the, he's looking very pale. He's definitely looking like he's dying.
Tiger 43 to tower. The room is secure. All new inmates are neutralized.
So got a bunch of these,
Protocol 10 is progressing.
yeah, I'm not gonna risk that.
As we move into the
Guys with mines, guys with the,
I would like to congratulate all
oh, shit, there we go.
As I look at the screens in front of me, I can see that we are rapidly approaching fatalities of 22%.
Yeah, 22%.
My projections show that within 3 hours, every single inmate of Arkham City will be dead, and Protocol 10 will move into stage 2. By the end of the month, you camps in Keystone and Metropolis will open
Keystone and Metropolis.
after Arkham City.
Nice, nice nods to other cities in the DC universe,
We are the future.
which gets you wondering, like, oh, they're gonna be more DC superhero games like the Batman games. I don't really know. I guess only time will tell. But Strange there was mentioning by morning. Oh fuck. Oh shit. They can see me. I think. Maybe not. Can I take this guy out too? Oh shit. Shit. Okay, he didn't see me. Alright. But no, Strange was saying that by morning, everyone in Arkham City will be dead, every inmate. I call bullshit on that. Like, what about the ones deep within Penguin's museum? You know, I mean, the missile strikes and everything, they look more like they're affecting the surface. Like, even when you go, if you head to the museum later, like after the missile strike hits, because, detonate this mine here. There we go. Like as we climb the tower here, you'll see like a missile strike hit Penguin's museum, but yeah, it doesn't really do much damage. so I doubt every inmate would be killed. That's stretching it just a bit. Unless they're gonna like hunt down everybody, but haven't they already been kind of doing that? I don't know. Then again, maybe the missile strikes are stage 1, right? Then they're gonna hunt everyone down on foot.
Still, you failed to beat the Batman. This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. This is just straight up unacceptable. I don't even think they can hear you, Hugo Strange. They're all they're all unconscious. All right, so let's level up. Actually, we got a fair bit left. We got to beat the remainder of this game. We have Catwoman's final mission to do. So yeah, I mean it's quite a bit, but I think I can manage to fit it into this part here. Because yeah, I want to get this game done and move on to Arkham Origins. I'm excited to review that game as well. Arkham City, like as I've been playing, I've been assembling that video, editing it and everything. My review of Arkham City. By the time you see this video, though, just like all of my Let's Plays, the review will already be out. This is kind of annoying having to do it twice. There we go. So up the elevator.
What do you think you are doing, Wayne? You cannot stop me. I have won.
Well, not yet.
Within
There's always time.
every single piece of criminal scum will burn. And then I will turn my attention to your allies. I will march to Wayne Manor. I will drag your faithful butler through the streets of Gotham. And I will make him tell the world how you have failed.
Yeah, that's pretty twisted, right there, dragging Alfred right out. Again, you know, this whole game, he's had the knowledge of Bruce Wayne being Batman, and you'd think he'd use it to his advantage a little bit more than he does, but but he doesn't. Like, he's not just gonna tell everybody. That'd be too easy. He needs to impress his master, so he needs to, you know, show him that he can get that information, but then, you know, defeat Batman in other ways, you know. Again, it'd be too easy. Oh, there's a gargoyle head. But yeah, if he just, you know, told the world that Bruce Wayne's Batman, defeats him that way, that's not impressive. That's not going to impress Ra's al Ghul. He needs to beat him legit, and that's what it's all about. So, if anyone wonders why Strange doesn't do that, or you might feel he's as a villain, he might be a little incompetent, you know, in that, oh, fuck. You know, if you have that in mind, but again, not really, because he's needing to impress his master by beating Batman, legitimately. Not the easy way. It's Gotham City. I think this is a riddle. Oh, out of view. There we go. Where can you get a wonderful view of the past? A lot of these ward puzzles. Climbing this this tower. That one too, you gotta hold for a bit for that final letter to appear. This part too, like, just it looked amazing when I first played it. Like, you see the whole city down there, and it's rendered pretty well still, even being this this high up. It looks incredible.
Talk to me. Stage 1 has been completed, sir. Casualties are exceeding predictions at the primary locations. Good. Refocus your attention.
Got thunder,
I want Cobblepot's fortress leveled. Affirmative, Professor Strange.
lightning, very ominous, very atmospheric. Oh, this right here. This is the missile that hits the yeah, there's the museum there. And then bam. So yeah, that killed a lot. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not destroyed. For it to be gone, you'll have to probably fire tens of those missiles.
I'm nearly at the top. I'll stop him.
I know. How did he ever manage all this? He's killed hundreds of people, and he's got full authorization from the city. It's insane.
He's working with someone. I intend to find out who the moment I stop Protocol 10.
Alright. Through here.
Scratch 20 more inmates.
Just killing, just relentlessly, all these criminals. Again, you know, it's a touchy subject. Depends on who you ask, but you know, regardless of what they've done, I don't think any criminal deserves to be. No one deserves to be killed like animals. Especially if this were the this were in real life, like this prison. They could have easily seen me. They're just like, oh, he's not here, so Batman must be gone. But yeah, if Arkham City were real, like if they took a slummed off area of, say, or hell, just like, you know, cut off a section of New York City or something and just made it a massive prison and threw a bunch of people in and then started striking them down with missiles, like, that's just craziness. It's craziness. Way too much. That's brutality right there. And too, you have to keep in mind that even in this, you know, fictionalized Arkham City, not everyone in here, you know, might have killed somebody. Could have robbed a bank, or, you know, might have forgot to file their taxes or something, you know. Kind of, you know, some of the crimes aren't as violent, you know. So not everyone would deserve that that level of punishment. Oh, geez, that would be terrifying. Hanging upside down from this high until you go unconscious. Jeez, I would be shitting my pants. There would be piss running down my leg. God, that'd be just terrifying. You'd be worried that Batman's cable would snap. Yeah, he's unconscious now, but jeez, that would be just terrifying. Let's try to get another one of these guys. Hang him. This Predator encounter, I typically yeah, do this type of stuff. Like, just stay out on the balconies and everything. I don't really go inside until there's only a few left, because it is a pretty challenging Predator area. If you go in there, if you keep it out here, you can separate them a lot easier.
I know you are here, Batman.
Well, I mean, there's always time to stop you. Not everyone's dead yet. You know, you haven't cleared all of Arkham City yet. So there's only 2 guys left, I think. Come on. Alright, guess not. Fine then. I'll have to go in. Yeah, there's like, so there's no like gargoyles inside here. So there's not, it's a very tight area. Very confined. Oh shit. Fuck. God, I was trying to... I was trying to, take cover behind the other side. I don't know what happened there. Okay.
I am better than you, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, there's no vantage points in here. Just an awkward, yeah, I think the best word to describe this this Predator area is just awkward. So he was just waiting for us, shaking his head.
Broken bodies you have left in this room are of no concern to me.
Alarm's going off. Gotham Savior. There we go.
You have not won. You cannot win. I, Hugo Strange, am your successor. I have saved Gotham.
Just straight up headbutts him. Kicks him over the table. The transition between those 2 cutscenes very smooth now. At least in my version of Arkham City, it kind of freezes a bit when he gets kicked over the table. Just chucking him into... Get your filthy hands off me.
Look at what you've done.
It's glorious, isn't it?
You got some problems there, Strange.
You're finished.
There we go. Protocol 10 deactivated.
Powerful friends, Batman. This is just the beginning. You cannot stop me. Soon I will command forces beyond your comprehension. I have achieved what the great Batman could never do. Gotham will forever thank Hugo Strange.
Stabbed. And there we go. The true mastermind revealed.
Professor Strange.
Why? I did everything you wanted.
Indeed. You clearly demonstrated that Batman is better than you. Let him die, Detective.
He was your puppet, Raish. Why?
You said I could replace you. This was our vision.
And you failed to see it through.
But
when you came to me with Batman's identity, I gave you this chance to prove your worth, providing you with limitless resources for your plan. You came close, but you have failed me.
He's going to die, Raish. He needs medical attention. Now!
Do as you wish.
I like how he's just like, yeah, whatever, I don't care.
so close. Just give me more time.
Too late.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, Strange.
This is a good day, Detective.
Close but no cigar. I guess that's what Ra's al Ghul
Why should you?
thinks.
Look at my work.
I think they do an amazing job with Ra's in this game. His characterization is spot on.
Come with me.
He's someone that wants to, you know, save the planet, balance the environment and everything, make the world a better place, you know, quote unquote better place, and he's willing to kill the majority of the human race to do so if need be. And this plan, this Protocol 10, oh, I love this part, Protocol 11. It's his backup because he knew potentially Ra's would double cross him, so it's a final fuck you before he dies. But yeah, I think Arkham City, Protocol 10, I think it all fits with what Ra's al Ghul does. And I mean, he's the main villain of this game, technically speaking. I know Joker plays a part, obviously Strange plays a part. There he is committing suicide there. And, oh, lands right on there. That's how he gets the stomach, that really nasty stomach injury that he has in Arkham Knight. All of his his body just basically just a gaping hole in the middle of his torso, and his body's still. When you come back after you beat the game, it's gone. So his league has moved it, or revived him.
Ra's al Ghul was the power behind Hugo's
But yeah, I think they get his characterization down, and he's, like I said, technically the main villain of this game. He's and really the main villain of the first two games, really, because what he was doing was kind of behind the scenes with Arkham Asylum, and they could have ended the series with this game too, but they kept it going. So in many ways, you could say he was going to be one of the main villains of the. This isn't a main villain of the series. I guess it's Joker, but.
Ignore him, beloved. Let him die. How romantic. Only problem is, I've never felt better. And we both know you really can't ignore me. Can you? So listen, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy. A real red carpet affair.
This is such an incredible Joker performance. I definitely think this is Mark Hamill's best Joker performance, at least in my opinion. So we gotta head to the Monarch Theater, where everything, where Bruce Wayne became Batman in many ways, at least in the Arkhamverse. Okay, so we got a bunch of these snipers, a lot of snipers. Jeez, I forgot how many there were. Fuck. You gotta take them out in the right order. Several different ways you can do it, but you gotta make sure you're not, taking one out in the line of fire of another. All their beams, their scopes and everything are all crisscrossing. So yeah, we'll just make our way around here. Make as little noise as possible. I think if you're doing like a knockout smash, they would hear you. Do a line launcher to this guy. I think we need to go around this way though.
Where are you,
Because yeah, if I take him out, the other guy might shoot me. We'll go this way. Okay, we're safe doing this. And that. This is a pretty interesting part, I guess. I don't want to say necessarily fun. I think it gets a bit repetitive. It's just some more padding to just pad out the game a little bit more right near the end. Trying to make it as... I think they tried to do... they tried to pad out this game in a lot of areas just because... Because I remember when Arkham Asylum came out, one of the biggest complaints was that it was too short. It was over too quick, so yeah, they probably tried to just pad it out wherever they could. Alright, so yeah, now that there's enough gone, Joker's pulling... Bye! Pulling Talia in there, and then we got just the two out front. So I typically just freeze one of them, and then drop down on the other one. When he looks over, what? Oh, that was weird. A little glitchy.
It's the big opening night, Batman. What's keeping you? Get your cute little ass to the movie theater now.
Very erotic, suggestive dialogue there by Joker. Arkham Origins plays into that a lot more with just kind of like almost like a almost like a sexual attraction, because you know, he tells Batman like, come on, like make me hurt, make me bleed, come on baby, like he says that type of stuff in Arkham Origins. So it's almost like he's sexually aroused with pain or whatever. Likes to be dominated by Batman, I guess. Kind of a interesting way to look at it. And I know that there's been a few storylines over the years with Batman and Joker that kind of hinted at that type of stuff, but obviously don't straight up say it.
Talia, no!
Oh, Joker's dead. Stabbed. He's done. Stick a fork in him. Or I guess sword.
You didn't need to.
Why? You would never do it. You left me no choice.
There's always a choice.
I had to save you.
Yay,
I
cure.
install it for him.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
It's over.
It's too easy. And Batman knows it.
Mr. J, you look perfect.
He looks like shit.
So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose. And wait.
Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wait. Gotcha.
You fell for the old fake Joker gag, Batman.
Talia!
I don't know why, but Talia's death in this game always makes me chuckle. I don't know if I'm a terrible person for thinking that, but it's just so over the top. She gets shot and just like, right in the back.
Was it never you?
Not always. Well, sometimes.
So right there, Joker's just looks like complete and utter shit. Hair falling out and everything. Bloodshot eyes.
Let's just say, at times like these, it's important to keep up appearances. But first, if you would be so kind, hand over my cure.
So when this part happened, I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on? I was kind of at a loss for words. I didn't know what was happening, what to expect. And then right here, the big reveal that the healthy Joker the entire time has been Basil Carlo Clayface. Which is
You weren't even supposed to be in here, Carl.
pretty fucking awesome, because, you know, Clayface was hinted at in the first game, Arkham Asylum, in that, oh, right there, he says that he wanted the role of a lifetime. Playing Joker during the events of this game was just, yeah, the role of a lifetime. That's why he did it. And for an actor, for like a B-list actor who played in a lot of like scary, like horror films of the golden age, I guess. You know, who's obviously because of his accident kind of lost his career. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't it be a strong motivation for him? So yeah, to make this battle go faster, you gotta lure him into the corners here with the explosives. I love this boss fight. It's one of my favorites in the game. It's a bit repetitive because you are just kind of spamming the ice grenades, but his attacks just look really awesome. I think the animations are just very fluent with Clayface's attacks. The transformation right there during like that cutscene was really cool. You know, the sword sticking out of his back the whole time.
Don't just stand
So you chuck enough of them at him till he freezes, then Batman grabs the sword,
That's cheating.
and you do some slicing and dicing. Rinse and repeat. But yeah, like he was hinted at it in the first game. His cell was in the asylum,
You're supposed to be killing
and you never got to see his actual. Oh, there we go, another detonation there. Good chunk of damage. But yeah, you never got to see him in his actual Clayface form. Oh shit. Oh, and I love how Batman. Yeah, look at there, covered in clay. Really, really cool. Just so many awesome touches with this. Fuck. I was trying to wait for that. Oh, and then bam. But yeah, seeing him here after not being able to see Clayface in the flesh, or I guess in the clay, in the first game was just really rewarding, very satisfying. I love how the terror, the end, like the movie's over in the background there too, fighting in this theater. It's just awesome. This whole boss battle.
Spa treatment. I mean, it's not like you've got a girl to save anymore, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon. Would a change of scenery help ease the pain?
I don't think you see those during the fight. I don't remember seeing any of those bombs. That's bullshit. The sword, like, happens to not land. Imagine if it just stabbed Batman in the back of the head. Game's over. So this part's pretty cool too. You get to wield a sword and take on all these pieces of Clayface as they come at you. Awesome animations with the sword. The takedowns, like it's just you swinging the sword repeatedly. Oh fuck! And then yeah, once Clayface comes out, you gotta just chuck one of those ice grenades into him. Cause yeah, he's kind of got like a section of his health meter which is made up of the his clay minions. Oh, there we go. Boom. It's a bit awkward with the sword though. Like sometimes I get hit. It's tricky to maintain your combo. Oh fuck. Damn it, again. He's hurling like clay chunks at me. Clay mucus of some sort. There we go. Slicing and dicing. Fuck. Oh, okay. He missed me there. There we go. All of them freeze. I always have to take him out. You don't have to, but I always do. You gotta. You just gotta. Jump into his mouth. Stab him from the inside. You know, no matter how much damage you actually do to him, like physical damage, you can't really, like, harm Clayface, really. So there's the cure. Batman drinks half of it.
Get out of my way, Bats. I've got a date with immortality.
How the fuck did he get up there? Being so sick and weak? I'd like to know how he climbed all the way up there. And how one sword, like, chucking the sword into that, like, control panel managed to do all that. Oh, and right there, yeah, Clayface gets knocked into the Lazarus pit. I always wondered about that because, I mean, Clayface is immortal by himself. And again, like, physical damage doesn't really affect him, but when he gets knocked into the Lazarus pit, like, what does that do? I don't know if it, they further expanded upon that in Arkham Knight. Maybe it's in one of the Gotham City stories or something. In the menus.
It's not even breakfast. But so what? We all know you'll save
Every decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. People die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
Think of it as a running gag. No!
It's Joker's fault, really. You know, why? It's not very logical to stab Batman in the arm he's holding the cure with. Like, it's not very smart. He's lapping up the puddle like a sick dog, desperate dog.
I would have saved you.
That actually is.
Mark Hamill with all this laughing and coughing and just he does such a great job with this. And there we go, dying with a smile. And he gets one last laugh because Batman would have saved him, and that's funny to Joker. And then right there, yeah, when this happened, when I first played this game, I was just blown away. I was like, holy fucking shit, did they actually do that? Did they kill the Joker? And yeah, they did. Rocksteady had the balls to kill Joker. Joker hadn't really died before, at least on this scale. The only other like notable example would be Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, but in that case, like in that one, it's kind of a flashback, and with Batman Beyond being in the future, like you would have assumed Joker would have died anyway, whether it was Batman was involved or not. But here, like it was just jaw dropping. You weren't expecting it. At least I wasn't. Like I assumed they would just split the cure, and that's it, right? Because there's no way they'd kill the Joker, one of the greatest supervillains of all time. But yeah, and it ends with Batman just silent, not speaking a damn word, which is how it would be. Amazing. Alright guys, we aren't done just yet. We have a few things to still do, some unfinished business before I end this. I am going to keep playing until this is done. We've got the final Catwoman mission to do. Shouldn't take that long, but yeah, we gotta take this on, finish it. I don't want to leave this playthrough without beating it. I think that's unfair. Got to take on Two-Face. I mean, I need the footage anyway for my my review, so that I'm gonna be doing, because I need to talk about Two-Face and how this mission was just so amazing, and
home sweet home.
Just detonated right in her face. But yeah, Two-Face. So with Two-Face, we know that he was at the start of the game, tried to Catwoman attempted to steal from him, and then he tried to drop her in a vat of acid. So yeah, they have a bit of a rivalry that the game kind of established, and then this mission kind of finishes it off. As we will see as we play through this, Two-Face has taken over Penguin's museum. Now the Penguin has been defeated, and like this takes place after the events of the game and everything. Penguin was defeated, so Two-Face is now running the show at the museum, and yeah, we got to go take him on, and it attempts to do a boss fight of sorts with Two-Face to kind of make up for everything, but it sadly does not. It is a very underwhelming and disappointing end to the Two-Face character in this game. So there we go. So we got to go to the museum. So this mission is sticking in Park Row. Catwoman never has any mission in like the amusement mile area or anything, just because it is impossible for her to get over there, I think. Actually, no, never mind. No, I was going to say it's impossible because of that water body in between, but I take that back because there are a few Riddler trophies you have to collect with her over there, so you actually can get over to that area. I mean, her whip somehow reaches all these distances, so yeah, you do get over there. My bad. Forget I said that. But she still doesn't have any missions over in that area. All of them seem to focus on Park Row, and then you do the Poison Ivy one over at Poison Ivy's like lair. So yeah, it doesn't really use the full area of Arkham City, I guess. Still got the smoke coming out of the top there from the Protocol 10 attacks.
Prison is better than this.
Jump on you.
What the hell is she doing here?
For my shit? For my things?
Not surprised.
That Two-Face is taken. Oh, fuck. Look out! What? That was a goofy-ass laugh. Oh, I just made that. I thought he was gonna hit me. There we go. Done like dinner. So into the museum we go. Even Catwoman's costume here is all fucked up and tears in it and rips from the explosion that just happened at her apartment. You can switch between Catwoman after this. You know, in the free roam that takes place afterwards. You can switch between Catwoman and Batman at any time. You just have to go to a like a switching point on some of the rooftops. It's pretty cool. There's nothing like that in Arkham Knight. Like you get to play as. I completely walked into that one. You get to play a lot of missions where you can switch between like Catwoman and Nightwing and Robin as you're fighting and everything. But some of the stealth sequences and everything. But you don't get to free roam as Robin or Nightwing, which a lot of people wanted, but I mean, I didn't. Like, here's Penguin.
What the hell are you supposed to be?
Piss off.
What an ugly display.
Really? Okay, if you insist.
But yeah, I didn't, you know, want to be free roam as Nightwing or Robin in Arkham Knight, because I mean the game world's so big. Like, how the fuck would you traverse it as fast? Like, Nightwing doesn't have a cape or anything. He doesn't glide. So how would you you know, move around?
See you around.
What point would there be? And don't say, oh, just drive the Batmobile. Fuck that. I don't think Nightwing should drive the Batmobile. I mean, and for that matter, neither should Robin. But a lot of people wanted that. But you know, again, I didn't find it was necessary. I thought, you know, the missions that we had with them, where you can, you know, you fought Batman fought alongside them, and you could do double team takedowns and everything like that. That was good enough. That was fine, and it made sense narratively speaking. So you didn't need the free roam. But people always want more in these games. They want to play as more characters, and free roam as more characters, and where's Superman, and where's the Justice League, and where's this, and where's that. Everybody wants more. No one's ever satisfied, are they, with this shit? And that's not to, you know, offend anybody out there who wanted some of this stuff, but I mean, hell, I remember even in Arkham Asylum, people were like, "Where's the Batmobile?" But fuck. Maybe someday we'll get to see some more Justice League themed games. Now that Marvel is starting to, you know, come back swinging with that Spider-Man game, which was pretty damn good, and then they got the Avengers game coming out. Like, I hope DC comes back in a big way, and very soon. But you know, like always, only time will tell. I cut him off there. There we go. Oh man, his eyeballs were sticking out there. Ugh. That was you got to see inside that guy's head with that camera angle. Okay. So we can level up here. Yeah, I guess I should level up Catwoman. She has all of her, yeah, let's just do that. I've upgraded all of her health, so, there's not much more I can do there. Alright. Yeah, so this is it's a decent mission. You know, I think it's pretty cool. Doesn't use much of oh, why did that not work? Oh, hold. My bad. It doesn't use a whole lot of the museum though, unfortunately. There's a lot of it that goes, it's not utilized because Catwoman can't get over there. And I mean, all the ice is melted, and you know, you don't get to see Tiny the shark again, so collect a few of these trophies. I forget how many Catwoman has. I think it's like 30 or 40 or something like that. A fair bit. You have to go all over the place and retrace a lot of your steps to collect the Catwoman one. So there's that new attack I just unlocked, the whip. There we go. So Two-Face is just beyond this door. And yeah, this is the boss battle with Two-Face you get in this game. His health meter is multicolored, which is, you know, kind of cool. But it's just a Predator room. And, you know, you can take your time and take everyone out. There he is right there. He's got a grenade launcher. So if he sees you, he does a lot of damage and can kill you really fast. But yeah, you can take your time and take everybody else out. But it is kind of tricky because even if you take everyone else out and leave just Two-Face, more people will come in. Like you'll see them enter, like more and more people. It never lets you just be one-on-one with Two-Face. It always makes sure that there's like 3 guys as well. So yeah, you can trip him like that, pounce on him, and then yeah, look, you can just club him. They don't shoot you fast enough. Wait till he gets up. You know, I'm just beating this, you know, just for footage, because I want to, yeah, like that. That's how easy it is. You can take your time, take him out like very stealthily, because each takedown would do some damage, or you can just club the fuck out of him like that, which is very disappointing, very shitty. You know, the only reason I did that is because I'm probably gonna mention something like that in the review, and how you can, you know, just club him. But yeah, that is Two-Face. That is the end of his arc in this game, and it is unfortunate because he's, you know, under Joker, he's probably the other you know, best Batman villain, at least in my opinion. And yeah, he isn't given the proper treatment in this game, and nor is he given the proper treatment in Arkham Knight as well, because his boss battle is fairly similar. Like, it's another Predator encounter. Mind you, Two-Face isn't necessarily a villain who can fight Batman hand to hand. So I wasn't expecting a whole lot, especially in these games because Batman's so overpowered. Like, it's not like Batman the animated series when Two-Face and Batman had a few rounds of hand-to-hand combat. In this game, it'd be very one-sided. So yeah, that's Two-Face. Let's just move on to the next thing. And what is the next thing, you ask? It is Deadshot. The second victim here. I have been playing for like 30 minutes, just gliding around, and I'm cutting the footage and everything, cutting the video, so we can start it here. But yeah, this is also another thing that has been left, because it's just like the Zaz mission, where it's kind of inconsistent. Like sometimes, most times, I'm able to beat the game, having Deadshot defeated. But yeah, I played the whole game and didn't hear any shots going off. I mean, I don't know if I was doing something wrong, or you have to, all I've been doing for the past like 30 minutes was gliding around until I heard a gunshot, and then it's not like I was in the vicinity. I was gliding around in Amusement Mile, and then a shot goes off over here. So yeah, I mean, let's just beat this, get Deadshot out of the way, because he's another character. I don't know if I'm going to mention it in my review or not, but doesn't hurt to have the footage with it. So we got to find the victims. It gives you like a vague whereabouts, and then yeah, you just gotta find the body that's lying somewhere. Nice crow.
Looks like I found another Deadshot victim. I should scan this area for evidence.
Another one of the political prisoners that have been shot. Where the fuck? There it is. Right there.
The bullet impacted here. Deadshot struck again.
He's killed someone else? Listen,
I would assume he would have killed somebody else by the end of the night. Shouldn't be a surprise.
Are not your typical bad guys, Barbara. There are a number of political prisoners.
So yeah, this video, yeah, he's targeting political prisoners, and I mean, you find out he's kind of silencing all the people Strange wants to silence. So
I'm going to check out the location he fired from.
This side mission is pretty good. The final battle with Deadshot isn't very satisfying, isn't very good. But I do like the detective aspect of these parts here, because you do really feel like a detective with these. You're looking at bullet trajectory. The first victim, if you remember way back, you found the bullet and everything with the and I think, yeah, it was just a bullet with like Deadshot's serial numbers on them or whatever. But then this here, you find the tripod, you find his fingerprints. There's like a trace of some element on it. So
this isn't my first day on the job, Barbara. The particles contain a small amount of a specific lead.
Yeah, a lead compound here. So he's just piecing together all the clues, and as you keep going, it just adds a little bit more to it. Like, I really like this side mission just in terms of the detective aspect of it. But again, the ending of it isn't very satisfying. The next game, Arkham Origins, also features Deadshot, and his encounter is just I mean, you do a quick crime scene, kind of piece together what happened. Like, he just basically shot a bullet, killed a person, whatever, and then you find a bullet just like Batman does in this game, and then there's like I think there's a serial number on it or something too that he kind of puts into the the sequencer. Oh, there's another. Look at that. See, look, right after. I didn't even have to play that long, and you had another victim. What the fuck? It's like the second you do one, the game remembers. Oh yeah, we gotta get Deadshot down here. He's the only side mission left. Well, main one. But yeah, like in Arkham Origins, you go to an audio frequency, and then he sends you a message. You go to the bank, and it's just like a Predator encounter. And the Predator room is a lot more satisfying, like in terms of a battle with Deadshot, but I think the side mission itself in Arkham Origins is a bit weaker. You know, again, this one has a lot better detective, you know, elements to it. There's the other body there. Some of the criminals are just looking at it.
Really? What's so special about this guy?
The only thing I know is that...
There we go. Take him out quick. I just want to get this done. Done and over with. This should have been done by the time I beat the game, but I guess it didn't want me to do that. In Arkham Origins and Arkham Knight, they I think the side missions appear at certain points throughout the game, as opposed to just randomly like this one does and the Zaz ones. So another bullet here.
Good. He's killed again. We need to stop him.
The first two both worked for Strange. The first victim was a specialist in wireless broadcast technology. He worked on the tower communication system.
And the other one?
I can't find any information about what he worked on, which is suspicious enough if you ask me. But he was previously contracted on military projects, specializing in advanced weapon delivery systems.
Deadshot's clearing up Strange's mess. I'll track this shot to see if he
So yeah, Deadshot's just,
good work,
you know, picking up the pieces and sweeping everything under the rug for Hugo Strange. Oh, this part's pretty cool too, because you find like the bullet hit a wall, and then you get to do another one here real quick, and then there's like a ricochet, which is always cool. The fact that he can pull one of those off. That's why they call him Deadshot.
Find out. All this is for a crazy TV show. I'm gonna find the person that stuck me in this freezer.
To make the shot, Deadshot would have been lying down. His body heat melted the snow there.
So we're just, you know, for the fact that his body heat has melted the snow, we're like right on his ass, apparently.
I've isolated a number
That's
of
what it's making it out to look like.
And identified items that use this material in their construction.
So I see.
It gets really complicated here with what Batman does.
Decided on the power substations, right?
Exactly. Cross-referencing this against locations that would definitely contain the metallic particles from the second crime scene gives us
3 locations. You've done it. You're actually gonna catch the son of a bitch.
I've marked them.
Well, that's the plan.
I'll let you know.
let's hope. Now I don't.
The only way to find Deadshot is to check out each of the locations that match his forensic profile.
I don't remember if it does like a random location each and every time, but I do know I found it last time here. So yeah, I don't know if this game kind of randomly places it in one of those 3 areas, or it's the same place every single time. We will find out. Because, yeah, the last time I played this game, this is where it was, over here. So, maybe it is, who knows. Batman's cape has seen better days. Looks like Swiss cheese. All right.
Contains one of the electrical substations that are linked to Deadshot. I should investigate further.
So yeah, is it,
This wasn't the substation Deadshot's been using. This could be the substation I'm looking for.
Yeah, you just gotta pry open all these, Oh. It's the one up there. Yeah, and you can see the thing. Okay. I guess it is this one each and every time. Well, that's kind of no fun. I was thinking each playthrough would be a little different, but then again, it is really annoying going to 3 locations all across Arkham City just to pry open all those things over and over again. This here's kind of silly. Batman, like, uses this gadget to hack a PDA that's just sitting there. You know, why doesn't he just, can he just, like, pick it up and hack it that way? Like, he's just...
Definitely given to Deadshot by Hugo Strange. It looks like he was smuggling
Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne, and then Batman.
Threats to Strange's position. Let's see. Deadshot only has 3 targets left. Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne.
The fact that it keeps going up and down, too, like, it's just kind of biding its time as the voice acting's happening.
He's going to kill him in 3 minutes if I don't get to
kind of abrupt, too, because he's like, oh, shit, he's gonna kill him soon. We better get going. Like, it's just, like, this side mission, like, happened just in the nick of time. Like, we happened to solve it just in time to save, Jack Ryder. Alright. What the hell? Come on, Batman. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's get this done. I think, this part will be over, like, an hour long. That's fine. I wanted to get it done, so finish it off. And again, I need all this footage for the review. Two-Face and with Catwoman and Deadshot, so why not just throw it in at the end here? All right. Same old crap.
If I don't find Jack Ryder,
same shit, different shovel. There he is. So yeah, we just like... Now mind you, there was a fair bit of time left. So, like, either, you know, that time was wrong on screen, or Deadshot was just, you know, impatient. So yeah, all you do is he just turns around kind of quickly and you know, just kind of throw you off a bit. And then once you know, once he's not kind of looking at you, because I'm pretty sure if he shoots you, it's probably like a one-hit kill. But yeah, you just go underneath him, do a takedown. That's it, easy peasy, done, simple. I do like his costume though. Like it's one of the, looks like one of the guards that he kind of like, you know, would have beat up or killed and then taken his costume and kind of you know, added his own tweaks to it and everything. So that's kind of cool. It has a purpose, I guess. You know, story. Speaking of the story, like narratively speaking, I guess with that. All right, so that concludes Deadshot. That's the end of Two-Face with Catwoman, and that is the end of Arkham City, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of this game. Going to be moving on to Arkham Origins next. I'm going to be editing this review for Arkham City. Hopefully, going to have that out in the next little while. Again, you won't be seeing this, you know, until after the review comes out anyway. And then, yeah, get to move on to Arkham Origins and then Arkham Knight and all that fun stuff. So again, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy my videos in any way, find them entertaining, insightful, what have you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to be notified of all future content I release. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.